Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther. As usual, if you're new here, subscribe. If you're old here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I know. You see a very familiar face here. She's a big YouTuber. She has over 140,000 subscribers, and I'm privileged to have Tochi Esther on our channel today. If you have any questions for her, just leave in the comment section. Run to her channel if you haven't subscribed. If you don't know who she is, she's a Nigerian based in UK. Anything UK, migration, job offer, opportunities, you find it on her channel. She has excellent content. So rush and subscribe to her channel. That is the channel name right there. My name is Priscilla Kuma, and I'm the lead consultant for USRN Pathway Consult. I bring to you nursing, anything for nursing, migration, and if you're a registered nurse, midwife, or psychiatry nurse who wants to work in USA and don't know how to write and class and where to start from, come and find me at my consult. Head to our website, it's in the description box, and we'll assist you. So Esther, please welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much, Priscilla, for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Good. Can you please introduce yourself to those who don't know you?
Hi, guys. My name is Tochi. I'm Tochi Esther. I live in the UK with my family. I'm a content creator here on YouTube. And I create content. In fact, Priscilla said it. I create content around how you can move to the UK, life abroad, opportunities, how you can basically just survive and be happy and be comfortable living abroad. So
Wow.
if you go to my channel, you'll see everything. You have a lot of content to watch.
Yes, she has said it all. Go to her channel, subscribe, and share her videos as well. Subscribe to our channels. We only bring this information to you to help you change your life and that of your family. So, aside content creation, I saw recently that you became an immigration lawyer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
So yeah, I'm currently an immigration advisor, and I'm in training anyway. So yes, I'm in training, but I can help you with all your visa applications, immigration advice, because I currently work with a firm, an immigration firm, and yeah, we are very good at what we
That's
do.
impressive. Congratulations on that. So, when are you done with the training, and when should we start bringing our applications to you?
No, it doesn't matter. I'm in training, but I can help with your applications at the moment because I'm working with a firm and they've been doing it for a long time. So with them, with together, we can always help you. So you don't have to wait for me to be done. I can help you with all your applications, becoming a British citizen, applying for your visas, getting sponsorship license for your company, so many things, naturalization, ancestry visa, everything, guys. We're here for you. So yeah, if you go to my channel, you will see the details on how you can reach me in the description of all my videos on YouTube.
So is this limited to just Africans who need information, or you are open to helping anybody at all from any part of the world?
Everybody, so long as it has to do with the UK, everybody.
As she said, go to her channel and you'll find details of what she's doing currently. So let's bring it back to YouTube. Content creation, how did it all start for you?
So for me, it was just basically about trying to become more productive. When I moved to the UK, I discovered that it wasn't really as we all thought it to be. Reality setting, and I had to think about, okay, what do you really want to do? Especially because there's childcare issues. We have childcare to deal with. I got pregnant like almost immediately I got in. So there was just a lot, and I couldn't really practice law because I'm a lawyer. So I couldn't really, pursue law here in the UK when I first got in because it required a lot of money and all that, and I wasn't ready for that. And then it requires me to do 9 to 5, and I just couldn't do a 9 to 5 job at that time because I have kids. My husband works full time. So I just had to think about, okay, how else do I want to survive and make money and be happy? And that was how YouTube came about. I said, okay, why not? I'm a lawyer. I know how to do research. I know how to talk. So why not put all my talk and everything into good use? And that was how YouTube came about.
Wow. So for how long have you been on YouTube creating content?
It'll be 2 years this May. On the 23rd of May, it's going to be 2 years on YouTube.
Wow, 2 years and you have over 140,000 subscribers. What is your secret? We want to know.
Well, firstly, I would say God is my secret. And then I would say consistency as well, because I know that I have really been consistent since I started YouTube. I have always shown up here on YouTube, always. So consistency came into play as well. And then just knowing what your audience wants and trying to give it to them and listen to your audience as well and try to give them what they want. Consistency and God's grace.
Wow. Wow, consistency. That is very true. So you have no health background at all, but you still share information for health workers, carer, and nurses and all that. How are you able to go for those informations even though it's out of your field to say?
So I mentioned that I'm a lawyer, and with my law background, we do a lot of research because there's something we say that a good lawyer is not one who knows all the law, but who knows where to find them. So as a lawyer, you have to basically know a little about everything, right? So that helped me. It made it very easy because as a lawyer, you have to know medicine, you have to know about engineering, you practically have to know a little about everything, right? So it wasn't difficult for me at all to go into this. If you want me to talk about anything right now, even in the US, I can just go on my research. And when I'm telling you about it, you think I was there when it happened. It's just what it is. And, I don't know, but my law background really helped me.
So what has been your greatest challenge in creating content so far?
Hey, I would say the fact that I'm abroad without any help and then I have kids, um, it can be very difficult sometimes, right? Having to do all these things with your kids and everyone. And the fact that I only have to film whenever my husband is around. If my husband is not around right now, I cannot film because I have kids. Kids will always come in, and so he has to always be around. So that's a challenge because sometimes something might come up. Maybe there's an update that I need to film. Maybe I'm free, not doing anything. I just need to make a video, but I can't do that because the kids are around. Except there's somebody to, watch them or stay with them while I film. That's a challenge. And then the fact that there's no help. You practically have to do everything, film, edit, upload, create thumbnail, do everything by yourself and still combine all that with family. Because the truth is with YouTube, you have to always show up because if you don't, with the algorithm and everything, it might mess you up. So if you want to remain relevant, you always have to show up on YouTube. Though I take breaks, now and then, but yeah, so that's my greatest challenge. Even though my husband has been very helpful, he has been really supportive in this my YouTube journey. I don't think I will be here without his help and support. So I think with him being there, it makes it a lot more easier for me.
That's good to know. So you've been in the UK for some time. It's better to hear the story from somebody who lives in the country. They can tell the story best. People are leaving the UK back and forth, especially healthcare workers leaving the UK to the USA. Can you speak to that? And what is responsible for that move? And on strike, a lot is going on. We can hear all that.
Right. So I don't think it's peculiar to the UK because people are also leaving the US to the UK. People are leaving Canada to the UK. So I don't think it's just about the UK, right? Yes, people are leaving the UK are moving to Canada, US, Australia, and every other place. But at the same time, people are also leaving those places and moving to the UK, right? So I think it's all about choice, people's preferences. It's just people's personal decisions. I would say there's a general reason why people are moving. I would just say it boils down to people's personal preferences. So somebody might move to the UK and might not like it here and then want to move to US. There are people who also had US in mind, but because it's difficult to move to the US, they now see UK as like a stepping stone towards achieving their dream. So they're coming to the UK first and then start doing all they need to do to move to US. And when it clicks, they move to the US. So it doesn't mean that they did it because they hated the UK, but they did it because US had always been the goal from day one. UK was just a means to an end. So yeah, I think every country has its pros and cons, really. So people just move for different reasons. Migration is part of life. So yeah.
Yes, it is. Talking about pros and cons, what do you love about UK and what do you wish was better or you could change about UK?
Oh, I love a lot of things about the UK. I've shared so much on that on my channel. I love so much. I don't know, but I love the fact that there's security, you have peace of mind. Like you go to bed at night and you sleep peacefully. You don't have to think about somebody breaking into your house. You don't have to think about somebody coming to harm you in your house and all that. The kids go to school for free. There's power 247, so you can basically plan your life. You can say, okay, now I'm going to cook today. Today is Sunday or today is Saturday. I'm going to cook for 1 week, 2 weeks, for even 1 month. It just depends, right? You can plan yourself because you're sure that everything is planned, right? The system works. So the fact that the system works, basically the healthcare is free here and it works. So everything just works, like how everything just goes systematically, everything is organized. They give you an appointment, they say come here by 7, you go there by 7, it's happening. If you go like maybe 10 or 15 minutes late, you might even miss the appointment, you have to rebook. So yeah, I don't want to go on and on and on about that, but in summary, I love the UK, right? And then what I don't like about the UK, what do I like? Maybe the fact that they have small houses. Though they still have big houses, it just depends on your money, right? But I've seen US houses, and I know that UK houses are just nowhere close to US houses. But I wish the UK can be more generous with the size of their houses, their rooms, especially. It's because you enter a house sometimes, you will see how big the garden is, very massive garden, and then you go to the sitting room, it's this tiny. You go to the master's bedroom, it's this tiny, and I'm like, what am I doing with all this garden, this space, and my house is this tiny? Why not just extending to just extend the house, into the garden and all that? Yeah, and then for the healthcare, somehow I don't know, but sometimes when some things are not an emergency, when it's not an emergency situation, you might not really get the attention you need at that time. Okay, you'd have to wait until it's an emergency. That's when you understand, you get all the care and support and everything you need. But sometimes when you call, by the time you have to wait for your appointed time, you have to book an appointment and have to wait and wait and wait. I wish that can change as well.
Thank you very much. Before I let you go, my last question: what advice do you have for people who want to start a YouTube channel, or somebody who calls themselves one YouTuber who needs an advice or motivation or some tips you want to share before you leave?
Nothing good comes easily, right? Just keep pushing. Hey, for everybody who is doing what they are doing to survive, whatever reason why you're on YouTube, just keep pushing. Nothing good comes easily, right? Do your thing, and be happy with it. When the time comes, you'll be fine. You definitely do well. Imagine I had given up when I started. I won't be here today. I won't be celebrating this win today. So just keep doing your thing, keep pushing, and you definitely get to where you want to be. Just make sure you always show up, make sure you're always consistent, make sure you always create good content that give value to anybody who would watch it. Make sure you have good video quality, and make sure your sound is good as well, because these are the key things that when it comes to creating content, having good video quality and having a good sound, right? You can't take that away from content creation. And then just keep putting out your create good content of value, and one day you will see the results. Definitely, just make sure you always show up.
Thank you very much, Esther, for your time. I'm so privileged to have you on my channel. We are proud of you. We see all the good work you're doing. And we hope to be back on your channel and vice versa in the coming days. Thank you viewers for watching. Subscribe, as you said,
Thank
follow me
you.
on the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.